Welcome everybody to another episode of Talking with Rafael with your host Rafael. And I was about to say if you know, you know. I'm so used to that shit. And the Erwin Show, respectfully, with your host Erwin. What up, bro?
What's up, Rafael?
Hey, can
Talking
you
with Rafa.
speed it up on that?
What's up, Rafael? How you doing?
Rafa?
What's up, man? How are
Buenas
you?
tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes, mi gente.
Buenas tardes, buenos días.
Buenos días donde estén,
presente
buenas
aquí,
tardes donde estén y buenas noches donde estén.
donde caiga. Y en vivo y en directo. Aquí.
Oh, a little
Slow jam. No, es mañana.
bring it to you
Es mañana. Es mañana.
But what's up, man? How you doing? How's your day been? Happy hump day. You know what it is. It's Wednesday.
hump
What's up? What's up?
It's good, man. Just, I know we didn't want to say about this, but today, actually, here in the Valley, in Salt Lake City, we officially got our first snow
And
off the sea.
and ladies and gentlemen, here's your your weather report brought to you by Erwin, the show. Let's go,
Man,
Erwin.
It was crazy this morning hitting up the northern part of Utah today, so I couldn't see shit. Pero está, it's a little chilly out there.
You want to report the weather while you at it?
Nah, I don't want to do that. I just want to let people know here that we actually got our first snow. It wasn't major. It was just some kind of sort of snow, I guess, in a way. But next week's gonna be fucking cold as fuck over here. That's for sure. I'll tell you that.
Oh fuck yeah!
So I was like,
No, for
"Oh,
real. I think a lot of people don't understand. Like when it's snow, it's not that cold. But as soon as it stops snowing, the following day, that's where like the snow is melting from the sun ray, and it actually cools off the temperature even more.
Yeah,
So it's a lot
crazy.
colder.
Dude, the weird part is today I wasn't expecting that to happen today. I wasn't expecting it to happen because it was just so windy up north. And it was so windy that I was like,
Mhm.
shit, And just there was a point I couldn't see shit. Like I couldn't even see the lines on the freaking, freeway. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel, But no, it was
Oh,
pretty
no.
bad. And yeah, dude. Fortunately, I got back here, nothing too crazy, but yeah, man. So that's pretty much today. That was my day. But what about you, man? What's going on with you today? What's the move? What's going on? What you been up to today?
So far, my Apple Watch says I only had 3 hours of sleep.
Get the fuck
My
out
daughter.
of here.
Yeah.
Wait, what Apple, which version of Apple Watch you have? Which one is it?
Good question. I think I have the latest one, the 6 or
Because I have
7.
the 5. I was trying to figure out if I could do that too with mine, but I have the 5. But I know the 7's hella up to date. Has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, the new one that came out, the Apple Ultra, the Apple Watch
Yeah.
Ultra, I think is super dope. It's like
Is it?
a lot thicker and wider,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. But
Cochino.
hey, what can I say? What can I say?
Cochino.
But Erwin,
See.
without further ado, I think it's time for some sports. Ladies
Well,
and
what do you
gentlemen,
wanna
on the
start with? Let's go.
NBA world. Oh, you gonna talk or am I?
It's up to you, buddy. You want me to do it? I can do it for you. It's up to you.
I'll do it. I will do it. Ladies and
ahead,
gentlemen,
go
on today's NBA, we have the Utah Jazz at the American Airlines Arena with the Mavericks, 35-23. God damn it. We need to stop doing the podcast right now and fucking watch this game because, swear to God, this is getting good. But it's barely the end of the first quarter. Followed by Boston Celtics with the Cavaliers. It's 61-53. Boston Celtics is winning on the third quarter with 9 minutes remaining. Followed by the Sacramento Kings versus Miami Heat on the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. The Kings are winning by 2 points. 2 points. That's really close.
That is crazy. Against the Kings
On the following game, we have the I was going to say Miami Hawks, but it's actually the Atlanta Hawks. I know, dude. The Atlanta Hawks versus the New York Knicks going 66-65 on the third quarter, 8 minutes remaining. Then we have ending on the halftime with the Charlotte Hornets versus Chicago Bulls, 52-61, Bulls winning. Then we have another halftime break for the Clippers and the Houston Rockets. But but the Clippers are winning by 3 points, 56-53. Then we also have, man, there's a lot of fucking games. Holy shit.
Hey,
There's a lot of games, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Time to tune in. But watch the show first and then tune into the basketball game. Can't guarantee that this will be more entertaining than that. But Detroit versus the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are already winning by 11 points, 49-38 on the second quarter, 2 minutes remaining. And the Raptors are wrapping it up against the San Antonio Spurs, 64-49 on the second quarter, going into their halftime break. Then at 8 p.m. and at 8:30, we have the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Portland Blazers. And we got the Pelicans against the Lakers. That is
I want to see that game against the Lakers is gonna be really good, to be honest. That Lakers game, I can kind of see something good happening. I think the game's in Crypto Arena, is what it's called? Crypto Arena?
Crypto.
What's the called? Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was Crypt. I was like, shit, what?
Crypto, bro, chill. Come down,
I know.
gangbanger over here, chill.
Oh, I'm no gangbanger at all.
In another news, let me have you switch over real quick. Today is actually the 4th game of the World Series, and I believe it just started not too long ago. The Philadelphia Phillies are up in the series 2-1 after winning yesterday 7-0. Looks like right now we're at the bottom of the 3rd, and it's 0 points.
Oh,
Let's see what happens today, and I feel like if Philly wins tonight, I think it's over. So if they win tonight,
you think so? Because it's best out of 7.
Yeah, but the thing is,
and so far the Phillies are
game.
winning. Yeah, but Philly, if Philly wins this game, they're still 3-1. They still have one more game.
Yep.
And as far as we know in sports, it's like you can never count off. You can never count off to be 3-1 and
forget
consider
that. Nobody likes the Astros.
I don't know about anybody. I'm pretty sure a lot of people from Houston like the Astros. I personally don't. But hey, come on, man. Yeah. Those are our audience that you're talking about there, man.
I know. Sorry, audience. I'm realistic. Respect.
Come on, man. Come on, man. But
all right,
for
man, so
NFL, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday night, NFL, we got the Eagles. Man, the undefeated Eagles versus the Texans.
Let me stop.
What do you think is going to win that one?
I'm going to stop you right there, bro. I'm just so honestly, realistically speaking here. The Eagles they only played one tough opponent the whole season. And they beat them, barely beat them. And I'm talking about the Cowboys. That's really the only team they actually played that was consistent. Look at them.
What?
Look who they played.
Barely beat them, bro. Bro.
26-17. 26-17. Yeah, and they were up 20-3. Just for the records.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Oh, God.
A win is a win.
That's not going to matter. Anyways, forget the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles. Screw that team.
Let me see here. Yeah, so far they have had an easy schedule. If you look at it in paper,
besides the Vikings,
they have
besides the Vikings,
Detroit,
they're 6-1. So.
And look at the Vikings. Vikings only got 1 touchdown, and that's it.
That was the only game they actually lost the Vikings. So,
and dude, you cannot say the Steelers is like a really bad team, man.
They are. They don't have no quarterback. They have nobody. They just traded one of their best players, the wide receivers, to the Bears for draft picks.
Nah.
What you mean? For draft picks? Come on, bruh.
Anyways, besides us going back and forth, we also have on Sunday a lot of fucking games. I'm not gonna say every single one. Fuck that. But then we got Monday night football.
That's gonna be a good game.
Baltimore Ravens versus New Orleans Saints.
Oh my God, he learned how to say that correctly.
Hey, it's either New Orleans or New Orleans. It's one or the other. It sounds kind of cool saying New Orleans.
Just giving you shit, chill. But yeah, man.
Let's see. But guess what? The Cowboys are on their bye week, so is the Giants.
So that's a good thing, because the following week, I'm looking forward to that. And if my boy Mauricio is actually watching this, we coming for your ass, bruh. We coming for your ass. So more than likely
probably doing something else as we speak.
Oh, no, he's probably home sleeping, probably making dinner. Wouldn't be surprised. Old age, bro.
What?
Gets to you. Anyway, so what are we gonna do?
What else do we have going on, man? What else do we have going on? Oh wait, how can we forget, dude? The Champions League was today.
Nah, let's not even talk about that right now.
The
I
Champions League
mean,
was today.
it
They
was
had their
today.
games,
Yeah, but
and
I feel like
I won't
Europa
put the
League's gonna be
music
good.
on everybody. I won't put
Yeah,
the music, but I want to
that's
show
it.
you the how the group ended. Benfica and PSG finish on their um, top of the top of the group. Benfica landed first place due to goal difference or some shit like that. I think, according to the news.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, let's see.
That PSG game against
Let's
Juventus
see.
was really good, bro. Really good
The
game. I
PSG
lost it.
versus who?
Juventus.
Oh,
PSG
okay.
won 2-1. And but
Oof.
at the it was a
That
good
is
game.
tough for Juventus, dude.
It
That
is.
is tough. I'm sorry. Like
They
that's
only
a
got
big,
three
big
points, bro. 3 points. What the
exact a
freak,
big
dude?
name like that, like Juventus, only
Yeah,
getting
that's
3 points,
not. That's
same as
definitely wrong.
Maccabi. Like I'm
Ugh,
sorry, whoever is out there who is a big fan of Maccabi, you realize the big difference between Maccabi and Juventus. You
huge.
can tell like how much salary cap are in between it, and you're telling me that Juventus. Let's take a look who Juventus actually beat on that. Let's take a look. Fixtures. Let's take a look. Not all competition. Because that's awful. Yeah. And apparently this is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, it's not. It's
No.
Buffalo Wild Wings on the ESPN page. Quit talking about that. Uh,
Ugh.
no, 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 no,
Hey,
no. What
dude,
do I
¿por
sound
qué
like?
no me
No.
sale? Dios mío, no me sale. No me quiere
Pues
salir.
no. Well,
Mm-mm.
it was a good day. We'll talk about that once we have to go to the
Wait,
lottery
wait, wait.
round.
I figure it out. Figure it out. Let's take a look.
Sorry, I got a little message here. That's weird.
No,
Let
you're
me
good.
take a look what the hell if this is important or not. But
So on September, Juventus lost against PSG, no doubt. Then against Benfica. Okay, they actually beat Maccabi once, and then Maccabi turned it around and beat them. Maccabi on the following week fucking beat them 2-0.
yeah, bro. I don't
Yo,
know what to say about that team to be honest, bro. Like right now, I'm just kind of like it is what it is. You know. So
I mean I think there's a lot of things that need to be happening, especially since uh, I think they need to like rebuild the whole roster. They need to bring a new head coach, preferably someone young, a brand new young head coach. Uh, and because honestly, the way it is right now, it's not looking good for Juventus. You got to release uh, some salary cap. You got to release some of those players. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Erwin is distracted on his roof under the table.
you're
I know.
funny.
Hold on, we got stuck with the whole Juventus shit.
I
I
know.
feel bad for
Yeah.
everybody else and their fans.
Jeez.
Real Madrid
No.
had their game today as well, and they actually landed on
One
the
five
first of
to
the table.
one. Badass goals by
Like,
Valverde, bro. Euro South American connection, Valverde, bro. Whew. He's
mm,
looking stacked. He's looking good. I'll give you that.
hey, I hope he can bring up the ball up that way for your way and actually help them get at least top four of the World Cup or something. You know?
Okay, relax. You're taking it too far. Relax.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
You still
man. I
have
don't know.
Cavani. This is Cavani's and Luis Suarez
Nah,
last chance
screw
to
Luis
win the
Suarez.
World
I
Cup.
can't stand that player. He's
El
pinche
vampiro,
vampiro.
vampiro, vampiro,
Pinche vampiro. But
vampiro,
let me go ahead and
vampiro.
get it this so I can get everybody here that we have
Yeah.
actually people that were actually live. There is something I do want to talk about, and this is kind of interesting here, and I'm speaking in general, just in fact, just for us based on here in Utah. In the
Mm.
last week, we've been having, if you have road rage, you might want to reconsider that. Last week, in this week alone, 2 people have been killed and shot. One of them was a father of father of 4 kids, who was shot and killed of a Sandy resident here in Utah. He was shot and killed. And then this morning, around 9:45 a.m. this morning, there was an accident. The car got T-boned. Later, nobody saw something happening. Whatever happened, whatever it was, no clue. Apparently, the guy was actually found dead in his car with a headshot. So, What do you think about that? Or what in the hell is going on? And I'm just speaking for this state, but I'm sure in every other state there's some shit going on in there. So some states that should be concerned. Example,
Hmm.
people that like to carry weapons. Definitely here in Utah's one of them.
Yep.
Texas is another one. Definitely another
Hmm.
one. Here's probably Arizona, New Mexico.
I mean,
You know,
the thing is
anywhere.
that you can conceal a weapon anywhere you live. I don't think there's a
But
state
why
that
is this
it doesn't
happening,
allow.
bro? Why is this happening? What is causing for
Road rage
people
has
to
been
lose it?
always going on though.
Yeah,
Road
but
rage
road
is
rage.
not something
Yeah,
new.
right. But what I'm talking about road rage, but actually going out and killing somebody, like actually shooting them. What the hell? That's new. To me, that's new.
Yeah, actually, I can pull up the research I did on road rage article just a second ago, and there's actually road rage statistics that we have. I guess the police two main fatally struck during New York road rage dispute.
Jesus Christ. There you go with
So
that
as you can
Harburn
see,
again.
it's everybody. I'm sorry.
There you go with the Harburn again.
I know, dude. I know, but hey, I'm working on
Yeah.
it as we
But
speak.
yeah, bro, like I'm just trying to understand. Like I'm trying to put two and two together. What is it the cause for things like this to happen? What is it that made things to change? I mean, road rage, you're right, it's been forever. You know,
Yes.
it's been going on. But the fact is now you have to be really careful with everything you do because you piss somebody off, they reach under their seats and they pull out a gun. That's your life right there, man. And like I said, this morning when I saw that on the news, I was like, you got to be shitting me. That's unless 2 in 1 week here.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So what is causing people? What do you think is causing people to be doing this kind of stuff? You know, because
I mean, personally, I do get road rage too, but I don't get to the point where I'm yelling out on top of my lungs to other people. I think like I just say "fuck you, fucking piece of shit," and then keep driving, you know.
yeah,
And
but
I
dude,
don't
it's
know, man. I
crazy.
just move out of the way. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I seen a lot of road rage. I'm one of them. But not to the point where I drive reckless. Fuck that. I prefer not driving reckless.
I just don't. I'm trying to understand and put two and two together. What could have caused something like this? You know, and especially with the one I read
The thing
today,
is,
bro. I was like, fuck.
the thing is like we don't know what the other person mental state is at,
Yeah.
and some of those people they just don't give a fuck. They just decide to go for it. You know,
Yep. Yep.
if you shoot them with your registered gun, trust me, they're gonna find you and you're gonna go into prison for life. You know, like
Yeah.
you
I don't
literally
know.
committed
I
a fucking
just, you
crime
know,
for no
I just
for
want to
road
talk
rage.
about that, you know, because like I said, it's kind of rare to
Mhm.
see that back to back, you know, and it's
It's not
too.
rare.
No,
It's not rare.
let me finish. Rare for a road rage kill with a gun. I've never seen that happening. Sandy Murray. What's next? What are we gonna have next? What is this causing? And this is where I come back again, and that this is a perfect moment to talk about the gun laws. This is another perfect one to talk about the gun laws. To a certain extent, what can we do with that? The gun laws and everything is going on. Like I mean, I'm okay with you having a gun. I'm okay with
Hmm.
you having a possession of a gun. And there's
Hmm.
two big difference. Some people take it to the extreme and want to get a gun, and some of them want to get a rifle. Why in the hell do you need a rifle when you can do the same damage with the handgun?
It
Why
depends
can't
what kind of rifle, though.
AR-15?
Okay, that's
Tell me why you need that. For what? What the fuck do you need that for?
honestly, personally, what I need that for, fucking the apocalypse. Like if the apocalypse happens, that I want to have one of those guns with me. But
Yeah,
that's about it.
yeah, but
I cannot think of any other reason why.
here's another thing too. The only thing, if I'm understanding correctly, for you to own a gun legitimately, you have to pass certain background, you know, whatever they
Hmm.
make a background, whatever it is. And I think if like
Wait,
you
wait,
have
wait,
to
wait,
get,
wait. Erwin. You went from road rage to
yeah,
right
because
spare
I'm
arms.
talking about it specifically what I was talking about the topic, right?
Yeah, but those two different topics.
But you don't hear what I said when I start talking about it. The road rage that happened is one thing in a car being road rage.
Uh huh.
What has been happening here in the state of Utah in the last week? Two people have been killed in the shot in the head. They've been killed.
Yes.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. That's why I went to the guns at this point because now guns are becoming a problem
Yeah, but I
because now
feel like we
everybody.
haven't touched the understanding of road rage yet.
Well, you clearly said road rage has been here for. I mean, I'm sure the guests will say like, okay, we know what road rage is. I'm
Correct.
just saying in general. the
Correct.
necessity for a gun. I think there's has to be some limits to that.
So
I
let's
know
move to
for yeah.
guns.
So for
Okay.
example, the state of California, you're
Hmm.
not allowed to have a gun in your car. Not even if you have a gun, you have to put it in the trunk. You can't have it with you. You can't have it on the seat. You can't have it in the passenger seat. You have to have it in the trunk. So you're telling me. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm
No,
trying.
here's the thing though. I'm pretty sure Ricky would have loved to hear that too before he got shot, dude. You don't get it. Did it
Ricky.
flu?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I know. I was like, are you seriously bringing boys in the hood in this shit? Bro?
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck? You literally got me like, como pendejo aquí. What? Like, okay.
Bro,
You're.
Ricky. It's like officer. He didn't have the gun on the trunk. He had it on the gun
Well,
on the
yeah,
back seat.
you're talking about game bangers, bro. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
But no,
yeah,
but you get what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, I just think the system itself. I have
yeah.
no problem with the rights to bear arms. Okay,
Okay.
cool. I'm fine with that. I understand that. You're
Hmm.
trying to do for your protection. Blah blah blah. This and that. But how many people take that to their advantages? How many people actually take to the advantages because they want to scare? Say they get pissed off. Road rage happens. You have a gun right next to you. You get freak out. Boom.
So, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and just say like, yo, but that's only a small percentage of people who go out, carry their guns, and start shooting. Plus, playing devil's advocate, I'm pretty sure the guy who was driving, who killed a guy by road rage, he
What?
didn't kill him with the fucking AR. He killed him with the pistol. I'm assuming, right?
I don't know. It's just no. It's a gunshot.
So,
So I
and
mean,
that's where we will lose the debate. That's where we will lose it because until it's proven that the person who killed the other person,
uh
if it
huh.
was with a pistol or with a AR rifle, then we cannot be with an assault rifle. We cannot identify it, and so that's how a lot of people will lose the fucking battle on this type of topic. Now, I also do believe the right to bear arms. I'm one of the ones where, like, sure, I will own guns for sure, no matter what.
I'm
In the
listening
best
to you. I just
scenario,
want to. I'm just checking about that first guy. Okay, so just keep talking. I'm just looking for what exactly they found out about this guy with what kind of gun that he had. Okay, so go ahead.
so for me, it's more about defending my family. Period. Uh, Teaching my family how to properly use a weapon. Uh, letting them know that it's not a toy, and just make sure they know how to use it, how how to defend from it, and go from there. Like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of crazy people out there in the world where we have got that they actually have guns and they go shoot a school or they go and shoot a driver for road rage and shit like that. So for me, I prefer to be armed, defend myself and my family, and make sure that my family know how to defend themselves at all cost. What do you find on that article?
So I'm looking and I'm just kind of reading. They started a fundraiser for the guy. Um, he was 42 years old. He was shot and killed, and apparently, according to this was all about being cut off. That's the fucking crazy part. He got cut off,
It didn't.
and
It hasn't mentioned anything about what kind of gun
no,
or.
no, that's what I'm looking for. It just says the first degree felony, first felony discharge of a firearm, and third degree felony. Was a 32-year-old. Um, I don't want to say his name, but yeah, it was a 32-year-old here that actually shot him. It doesn't say anything about that at all. It is just in the city of Sandy, and it doesn't say anything about that. And the most recent one that happened today, um, doesn't I haven't seen anything about that one yet, but
I mean, personally, I think like every state should have this rule. I personally think that this rule will work more than anything. I think that we should have the rule where you should be under psychological evaluation for the next 6 months. You and everybody who is within your household, having a visitate one section per day per week to make sure that your mental state is clear of the reason why you want to bear arms. And after that, if you pass, great, you can have your gun. If you don't, then you shouldn't be the one having the gun. But
yep. Yep, this is
But yeah,
exactly that.
I do believe in bearing arms. I think you and I had a discussion behind doors, or be or yeah, behind. Is it behind doors? Is that the phrase? Or
Boy, you trying to
see,
talk
that's
behind
when you're
the.
distracted. You're on your fucking phone, bro. Pay
I'm
attention
no.
to your
I'm looking
audience.
at the thing. I'm looking at the information, for example, for the one today too as well. So they have more information about it now, and I don't know if the semi
Nothing.
driver has something to do with this, by the way. So that's what it looks like. It was a semi driver on this one. And if you don't believe me, there's the proof that I'm looking for that. See, there it is. KSL right on top. You see that?
Ay, cabrón. Ni que fuera tu papá.
Pues está jodiendo, pues. Pero no, like I'm just saying, like I just think in general, at this point, I have no problem with that. You having bare arms. Here's the thing, though. I get it about the protection about somebody breaking into your house. I get all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The consequences with this is you point the gun. You're probably either going to hesitate. You can tell me right now, yeah, I'll shoot him right away. Okay, I believe you. But at the
No,
moment, it's
there's
too
rules
fast.
behind that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
There's
trying to
rules
get at.
behind that.
The guy turns around and his back is against yours. Guess who's going to get charged? Your
I am.
ass is going to get charged. So
Yes,
that's the
sir.
consequences that we have that a lot of people don't understand that. So I feel like in things like this, there should be more kind of a, what are you laughing? There should be more of
Just
an
my
education.
fucking disgusting mind, man. I was just thinking like, oh, shoot him on the back, then flip the body and act like he was going forward, like he wasn't going backwards.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. The bullet didn't go forward,
yeah,
didn't go through. You're gonna can tell,
I
So
know, dude.
I'm just thinking to myself. I think it's good for people to understand that you have to kind of educate yourself with things like this.
Yeah.
Just because you have the power to buy guns, congratulations. That's good for you. I'm happy for you. You know. But here's
No,
the
but I
thing, though.
think you, I think like I said, the rule should be like, hey, go through a 6 month evaluation to make sure number one, you're not suicidal, you're not planning on killing yourself using that gun. Number two, you're not on a state of mind that you're about to shoot a school
Exactly. So you just read my
or
mind
a
on that.
public place.
You just read
Uh,
my mind on that. You
Also,
just read it.
what's your how's your anger management? Are you the type of person who have road rage? If you are, then we'll make sure you can have your gun, but you have it at the house. You cannot be carrying it with you in the car.
Yep. Exactly.
So those are the things that I think that you should watch out for. I mean, personally, I think that those are the great rules to be added into this country of bearing arms. I'm guarantee you this country will never ever ever get rid of their guns. And you don't want to be left behind on not having a gun to defend your family personally.
See, but do you see how you're talking about a gun, not a rifle? You hear the difference? How you're
Oh, I
talking
will
about
have
it?
a rifle.
For what? What do you need that
Bro,
for?
you can go hunting.
Okay. You have a hunting license?
You know how deer and elk meat
Okay. You're talking
tastes like?
about a different rifle. See, the rifle
Okay,
is like
then
an
you got to
assault.
be
Okay, let me correct
specific.
myself. Assault rifle. There you go.
There you go.
Is that better?
Not gonna
You
lie,
see
I
how
still
you
will have an
see
assault rifle
see
to
how you
kill the
say
fucking barrels chasing me.
no rifle. You're thinking of a rifle like an actual sniping rifle for hunting. Okay, it's understandable. An assault rifle that nobody. I'm sorry, nobody. And I don't care. People don't like what I said, but nobody should need that. You don't need to have that. You don't
I
need to.
mean,
You don't need
what
it,
if you
bro.
have?
For what?
Listen, Linda, listen.
For what?
What if you have crappy aiming and there's a bear coming right at you? You're like,
Man, listen. I've been shooting before.
and
I've
then
have gone
and then
shooting, but
wait,
I
wait,
shot
wait.
a.
It's better. Pew pew
What are you playing
pew.
here, Fortnite or what? No, but look, listen. What I'm saying is this: I've been shooting. I have gone shooting in the past. I shot a sniper rifle.
He sucks, ladies and
No, I
gentlemen.
don't
You should
actually.
see him on
I actually have
Fortnite.
shot a sniper rifle, and that's actually until this day. Love shooting sniper rifles because I like to. You have to be patient. You have to be consistent. You have to know when to actually hold your breath. You have to know all these kinds of shit. I'm not telling you that I'm perfect. I've learned this. It's not my first time shooting a gun. I shot a handgun, and I shot an AR-15. You wanna know what's crazy about it? The handgun had most kickback than the AR-15. Ain't that some shit? So that's what I'm telling you. Why in the hell? And that's why I'm bringing this up. Why do you need an AR-15 when the handgun
Mm,
itself? Personally, yeah,
I
you
don't
have a,
know.
you know,
I
I've gone
I
shooting.
don't
I've done it
know.
before.
So
And plus, why you want to go?
personally,
You want to go hunting? You have a bow arrow right behind you, bro. Shit, there you go. Practice. There you
that
go.
that right there is a fucking challenge because
Yeah, I
you have
bet you
to
it's hard
be
as fuck,
like
huh? You have to be like,
you have to be
what
so fucking close.
do you
No,
mean?
that one right there is the ones where it's a compact
Is it
where
is it
that
hard
it
to
holds.
actually extend it? Is it hard?
No,
No, and like, does it feel like it's kind of really, really hard to kind of like
no.
pull it? But oh
Let
shit,
me see.
you go grab it, go grab it. So while he's grabbing that, I want to ask my audience is this. Like I said, I've some of you have probably gone shooting. You guys have guns, but I'm telling you, you shoot an AR-15. I've done this for my life, and I can speak that for the fact. I shot a sniper rifle myself, but a handgun is very
Sorry,
powerful and
I
it has
didn't
a
hear
nasty
shit you were
recoil.
saying.
No, no, I'm not talking to you. I
But
was talking
no.
to the audience.
So this one right here is the one where you just hold it like that and it rests for you.
Oh shit, that shit
So
looks.
this right here is the hardest part. Then right
I'm
here,
gonna laugh if that
it
shit
like
snaps on you, bro. I'm gonna laugh if that
no,
shit snaps on you.
I got control, bro. I got practice.
That's dope.
But
How much you pay for that?
500.
500. You gotta get yourself a gun.
500.
See, could
And
have
then you have this thing
handgun.
right here that you wrap it around your wrist so you can clip it right here at this edge, like that, and it helps you pull. So when you pull, I'm not gonna pull it all the way. You can let go like that, and it works as a trigger.
That's pretty
And
cool.
then you have. So it's been a long time. I need to clean it up. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the. It gives you a balance, the distance. I want to say this is the closest, furthest, middle, and furthest away. So.
Welcome to Bow Arrow 101 with Raphael.
Welcome to Hunting with Raphael. Cronky, man. We're about to shoot somebody.
Hello,
No,
miss.
dude.
I'm gonna make
No,
some
I
carne
haven't got my
asada.
license to hunt yet.
Uh-huh.
I like I said, I just use that for like practice round,
Got you.
indoor practice
Mm,
until I get better. Because when you
mm.
go hunting, is you're in nature, dude. Nature doesn't give a fuck about you.
That's. I wouldn't say I know about it, but
No,
you just said
nature.
nature. You just said nature, and that's a key word right there. Nature, you don't fuck with natures.
No, nature.
Nature's a
You don't
completely
fuck
different
with.
story. Yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, you. I personally feel like you have to go in full camel body
That
shit.
bad, huh? Holy shit.
Yeah. You got to make sure you spray yourself with some sort of chemical to repellent all the ticks because when you're hunting, you're going to find ticks or insects. Those are the worst killers for you. So you got to wear like tight underwears, tight everything. Uh, and then loose camels.
He's wearing his tie whitey tidy.
Uh, hey, it will be those tidy whiteys. It's easy to find out if you have a bug on
Ladies
you
and
or
gentlemen,
not.
at the end of the night, he's gonna shit himself.
Mm.
Wow. Damn. Goodness
But
shit.
no, then you have to wear like this outfit where
It
when you
camouflages with the whole nature, right?
yeah, it's a camel outfit, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, it helps prevent you getting ticks on your body
No, yeah, got
because
it.
some animals that you go hunting, you can find ticks, and those are fucking gross. I will show you pictures, but I'm pretty sure YouTube will knock this
Nah, let's just say, show me
video out.
personally out of the air. We don't want that, you know. So,
But I think I can show
ladies and
different.
gentlemen, please be careful with these pictures. No, but like, what I'm trying to say, when you look for those pictures, you know, in my personal opinion, and this is just my personal opinion. Don't take it personal, respectfully.
So here's the different type of
Let me talk,
bows.
real quick.
Sorry.
I think that
So
like I
here's
said,
four types. So this is the one that I have, which is
thanks for letting me finish, you asshole.
no, you're welcome. There's four different types. I want to say, oh my gosh, which one I have? So here's the recurve one. This is the one that you think the further away you pull it, the harder it gets. Then there's the longbow. There's the compound. That's what I
That's the
have.
one you have.
Yeah, the
Okay.
compound, and then the crossbow.
Damn, that's pretty badass. There
Yeah,
you
especially on Call of Duty. That shit fucking swag.
go. Okay, well, let me finish saying what I was trying to say. So real quick.
Go for it.
So what I was trying to say is this. So I have nothing against people, bear arms. I don't. I just feel like the everything how it's going down, how it's been situated, and like Rafa said earlier, my biggest thing, my biggest concern right now is it's affecting the community. There's been a lot of situations happening in schools. That's one big thing. Most of these people that have been having this kind of issues, they have mental problems. They have mental problems. They have a lot of issues based on that. And I agree with Rafa. Maybe there should be some kind of program for you to be able to up match that. And this is one of the main reasons. For example, and I said this in the past before all the shootings happen. There's not a necessity for you to own an assault rifle. There's none. You don't have a necessity for that. You don't. I think it's just like I mentioned, based on my experience, or based when I went shooting, I've noticed the difference that I feel like a handgun is more powerful than anything besides an assault rifle. Some states, if I'm correct, majority of the states don't allow fully automatic guns, which happily I'm grateful for that. But people will actually make it is not that hard to actually make a semi-automatic to a fully automatic. It's not that complicated. So what I'm saying is, in my eyes, just to kind of finish it from my end, and whatever Rafa has to say after,
Mm-hmm.
I think a handgun is a decent amount. But Rafa, I do agree with you. I think there should be some time trial there before you can upgrade yourself to an assault rifle if you want to go that direction. So
Yeah, and honestly, I think I'll personally been through uh, psych evaluation myself to make sure. Because that's the thing. Like I was like, yo, what if I'm suicidal, or what if like my anger gets to that point? So let me go check for myself, and I passed with flying colors. So
what color is this? Blue? No, motherfucker, that's red. You got some anger management. What?
you got some problems, man. But no, I personally think that that's one of the steps that we should do and evaluate it from there. Not everything is gonna hit perfect. I'm not gonna have all the answers, the right answers at all. I think that that's one of the ones where I believe that we should be very aware of the psych the psychological effect of the human mind when it comes to owning a gun.
My boy, you're using those big words I see. Damn, I'm so proud of
I
you.
went to college.
I went to college. No, but like I said, like I think, in a different way, in general,
Mm,
just there should be some limitations.
mm.
And of course, like you said, in the United States right now, everybody's like, dare to take my guns away. I dare you. Well, you're gonna have those people like that.
Don't
You
dare
can't.
them.
Yeah,
You're daring the
exactly.
United States.
Exactly.
They
And
will
we
send the
know,
National Guard and they will fuck
you
you
and
up.
I know somebody that's like that. We're not gonna say who, but we know who.
Wait, who?
You know who.
No.
We have a specific group.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah. Starts with the D, ends with the
These
Y.
nuts.
No, you know who I'm talking about. But he's a big time, Mr. MAGA man over there. If you know, I'm gonna put it that way.
Okay, I think I know who
Thank
you're
you.
talking
There you
about.
go.
Like,
So I
as
wanna
soon as you said
I
Mac, I
just
was
want
like,
to say
wait.
that. I want to put his name out there. But he has his own beliefs. You know.
Yeah,
But that's his beliefs and my beliefs, and your
correct.
beliefs are different. So I can give you my opinion on what I think, and you can give me your opinion. But I want to know is what our audience will have to say about that. How would they feel about it? We want to know. How do you feel about pretty much the rights of the bear arms? How do you feel about that? What is your opinions towards that? We want to know. Comment down below, or send us an email here at talkingwithrafael@gmail.com. That
Yeah,
would
it's
be a
just
good one to know.
scrolling down here as we speak.
Yes, sir. So,
Cheers.
Rafa, what else you think about that? Anything else you want to add to that yourself?
No, honestly, I think when it comes to laws and stuff like that, or things that we want to remove,
Yeah, and you want to
it,
add? Remember yesterday?
yeah, I want to add or remove. Those are, I think, like we should have some sort of debate groups where, like, hey, this is what I want to come up with, and have pretty much like a party, like a mediator in between, where like they can write down everything that we're talking about. Like, hey, this is the reason why we want this to be approved. This is why we want to bear arms. This is why we shouldn't bear arms, and just go somewhere in between. I think those are the best strategies to go with without going on attack mode, if that makes sense.
You want
Because
to you go ahead, go ahead.
because here's the thing though. If me and Nerwin disagree on something, I will respect his opinion. He will respect mine.
I agree. I
But
agree.
what we find out when it comes to debates, let's say political debates that you watch online on TV, or anytime we have any sort of debate, or when they or somebody goes to Congress and they just attack somebody, attack them on their belief.
Hmm.
The only thing you're gonna get out of that is on a defensive mode and be very defensive and not comprehend. But if we can actually have some sort of like common grounds where we can get together as a community, talk about the things that bother us, talk about the things that we want to improve, then those are the things that we should bring up into uh, a meeting. I'm pretty sure there's like what's it called? Um, they usually happen at night, like in every city, or like you have like city halls or some shit like that
What are you
where you
talking
can.
about?
So there's, I forget what it's called. It's killing me right now, but it's basically you can talk to your representative. You can go to like city hall and talk to your representative and talk about those things that you want to change. Like, hey, the road above my house has a lot of potholes. Blah
It
blah
is in
blah.
the city hall, like you said. I think
Hmm.
it's just like the public services that from what I've been hearing, from my what I've been hearing, I'm in the base of things that I do for a living. I've been hearing that a lot of people actually call into specific cities to report that. So it is kind of like the work of publics kind of area. Is that what you're talking about? Kind of things like
I think
that?
it's more like meetings of Congress. No,
Okay, okay, you're talking about a complete different thing. Okay,
no,
so
no, no,
like
no. I'm talking about more like you
legal
have the
life stuff, like documentation of law. Is that what you're
you
talking
have
about?
like the community coming in, and the chief of police is there, and you're expressing to the chief of police the
Got you,
things that you want to change,
got you. I know what you're
like
talking
to
about.
help the
I don't know what
community.
it's called, but I know what you're talking
I
about, bro.
know. Sorry, all I can think of is like the TV show The Wire, where like season 4, and they're talking about that kind of, and they
Yeah.
literally have a demonstration about it.
No, well, yeah, man. Like I
Or have
said,
you seen The Barbershop too?
no, I actually haven't seen it. I just finished
What?
watching. So I just finished watching this documentary that I was talking to you about
How
earlier.
about the first barbershop,
The show you're talking about, the show on HBO, right?
the movie?
Oh, the
Ice
movie.
Cube.
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
know
seen it.
how like the community goes to court and
Yeah.
starts like demanding like we want this change,
They go to like here, for example, they go
like
up
a
to
city
the
hall.
capital city hall kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
that's what
Yep,
I'm talking about.
got you.
But what I'm saying is something like that, but in a way where you have somebody writing down all the things like, hey, today's topic will be freedom of speech, the First Amendment, or did I say commandment? God damn it, I said commandment.
That's gonna be in your shirt now. Oh, your first commandment. What is this? Your first communion or what? hey, hey, don't look at me like that. That's pretty
Hey,
like asshole.
I'm just saying the First Commandment, you know. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I can take it. I can take.
Hey,
I can take the
your first
jokes.
commitment. Your,
All right.
how does it
All
feel,
right.
asshole?
Shut up, Rufa, under the
On
table.
the table. Hey man, we got it. It's just fucked
And
up.
there
She's
goes my college credits down low.
Man, there goes your cut. Like I went to college.
I
Apparently you
went to
did.
college.
Apparently you went to your first commitment too.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit,
No,
bro.
but oh
Oh
jeez.
man, you're clowning today, bro. You're clowning.
But
No,
I
but
think
like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like I think we should have some sort of like city hall meeting once a week where we can discuss and have debates regarding law changes. Like, hey, this is what we want to happen, and see if we have a lot of people in the community who can like show up and do those kind of
no, well,
conversation.
no doubt. Like I said, like you said something very important, and I think that's where you and I kind of communicate really well with each other on that. Just because your opinion doesn't match my opinion, it doesn't make any difference. We both respect our opinions of what we have to say. And here's the thing, though: there is people in this world, and it's unfortunate to say. I mean, it's a little bit out of the table that we're talking about the guns, but it's realistically speaking, that's how everything starts. Because if there's no communication, you can take a feedback or you can hear somebody else's opinion because you're so close-minded and you're like, no, you're wrong. This is this. No, this is the way it works.
Mm.
No, you just have to be a little bit open-minded. Listen for yourself,
Yeah.
acknowledge and process that through. And if you decide to change your mind after that, that's perfectly fine. But here's the thing, though: we can, like, we talked about certain things after camera yesterday. We talked about a couple of things, like as well too, But what I'm saying is, I think you and I can hear each other, and then we're like, shit, maybe after, like, maybe he was right, oh, maybe he was right. You get questioning like that. But we're not out here pushing it to people, because people nowadays, they're so used to their mentality saying, I'm always right. I'm always this. So I
Mhm.
think whatever you're saying right now, if in the Capitol takes it into the city hall, take into some kind of option into consideration, and things go away, for a fact there's gonna be people that are gonna be pissed off, and there's gonna be people that are gonna be very happy, and that's where we
Yeah.
both come across. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like there's never gonna be a right for somebody. No one's ever gonna agree with you 100% no matter what. So
No, and I think like those type of debates can actually put out the truth. Like if somebody disagree, like, hey, we should not like nobody should bear arms. We should be like, hey, why do you think that? Give me a good reason. Why do you think nobody should have a gun? And so that way we challenge people's mentality in a way of not discouraging them
right,
or attacking them, but just finding out what affects them mentally deep inside and have a conversation with them, whether it is to either change their mind or completely understand their train of thought, where
right,
we can actually uh, either make a change about it or come middle grounds in between, so that way both parties will be satisfied. Because you also got to understand, like, whether I'm on side A and you're on side B, we got to see somewhere in the middle to in order to have like some sort of law in between.
yeah. And then here's another thing that I want to say, and I don't know if you're gonna agree with me on this.
Hmm.
We just came from a very difficult time for 2 years. A lot of people were locked down, a lot of people got sick, things were different. You know, I think this is where the most crisis began with the whole mental issues, psychologically, and it's draining. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their family. A lot of people's, some of the people lost their family because of the
And
COVID.
then you ask them to drive on the snow. You
Damn.
see what I mean? And then
Damn,
those
you got me like, shit, you're right.
and then you
See,
got
yeah.
so you see what I
So,
mean?
no,
Going
exactly.
back to the road rage scenario, like you said,
So
we've been
you see,
through
you
a
see how I came back to that same thing? You see
that's
how
what like
it's
it's
revolving.
all mental.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. Road rage, it's all something that happens to you mentally.
Mm-hmm.
That's anger management.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the right to bear arm. I mean, technically that's something physical, but you it does
Mentally,
affect you
of
mentally.
course.
And the first commandment, the same shit.
I like how you said.
The
Can you
in the
correct
roof
yourself?
in the roof under the table, same fucking shit.
Hey, I don't like. I don't. I don't. Okay, I'm not. I can't even.
So you see what I mean?
But no, what I'm saying is this. Hold on. So what I'm trying to say is this. This is where I feel like a revaluation needs to happen.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of things have been happening in the United States based after the COVID process. Based
Yeah.
after all this thing went through. It's a lot of problems that there's no explanations of the situations or the actions that are happening around the United States. And I'm specifying the United States because I live in the United States. I don't want to go in any other country because that's not too much of my information. But based on what I've seen here in
No, we
this
can
is
only
some
talk about the
yeah
things that we know.
yeah. So it's unfortunately that the situations or how the actions have been taking place, it's
Uh-huh.
bad. So this is what I'm saying about that is one of the major things for me in my case. By what I'm saying to you is guns have become a problem. I just feel it needs to be reevaluated. Everything needs to come back. And just like you said,
Dude, I'm gonna
Mentally,
sound Republican as fuck, and I'm gonna say it.
make sure you specify you're not a freaking thing, anything about that. You know,
Oh,
I get what you're saying. You know, it's everybody has their own opinions. I'm just saying my personal
I'm gonna
opinion.
come out and say
Let
that,
me finish
dude,
real quick.
guns
Let me
don't kill people. People kill people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're
Eh,
saying with that, but here again,
mhm.
the gun doesn't shoot itself. The person shoots the gun, and the gun automatically has to do whatever you
Dude,
decide to do.
you just agree with me.
No, I do not.
Yeah,
The
you did
gun
because
does not shoot itself. So I
yeah,
mean,
people
guns
with
do
gun
kill
kill
people.
people.
They do because
Yeah, that's what
you're
I'm
gonna tell,
saying.
hey, gun, shoot it. You know,
Yeah, but you see what I mean? I don't think
it's not sounding Republican. I just
some
think it's
people
your
would
own personal
disagree.
opinion.
Trust me. I have family members that will like, how dare you fucking think like that? Like I already hear them on the back of my head already.
Ladies and gentlemen, for he continues, he is not a Republican, okay? So just for the records, before you guys make any judgment calls, this is
Yeah.
not a Republican talk or anything to do with
No.
politics.
You know what? We will talk that subject maybe on the next episode.
Which one?
How how you can actually have like like if you're Democrat and
No, no,
you
no, no,
have like
no.
a
Please
certain
don't.
no
Please don't.
stop. Let me
Don't.
finish. Let me finish.
Fucking Raf, I'm about to
How
slap the
you're
shit out of
how you
you.
can be like in a political party and believe in something else that your political party doesn't agree with. That could be for next episode. But for right
I'm out.
now, I know it's like tomorrow's episode has been canceled because everyone doesn't want to talk about it. He's like, "Oh, I'm sick. I don't want to
No,
do
but
this."
see, and not for example, like I said, you know, I
But
see your point. I see your point. I
I
do.
haven't even said my point.
Yeah, you did because
I got
guns don't kill
distracted.
people. People kill people.
People
That's
with
what you
gun kill
said.
people.
But here's the thing: is
Hmm.
a gun is made to kill people.
Is it though? I
Is
mean,
it? Is it
technically, that was the purpose of making a gun.
technically?
Technically,
Originally, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
hmm
The gun doesn't have control of its own for you to shoot somebody. So,
correct.
and that's where I got the 50-50 with you because then the gun doesn't shoot itself.
I mean, sometimes if you drop the gun and it misfires,
Well, yeah. Or what
that
about if a baby? We've seen situations where kids actually grab a gun.
well, that's a person now. You're talking about a person now.
Yeah, but the
So
kids not gonna
here,
have no idea what the hell to do with that.
I agree. So here's my train of thought. This is what I'm saying. It's all about the person who's holding the gun. What is their mentality state?
And that's what I
What's
was
the
trying to
mentality
say.
issue? Like there was the shooting that happened in Florida. Apparently, a bunch of the students, their classmates, were saying like, "Yo, he has some mental problems. Somebody should talk to him." The FBI got contacted. They didn't do shit about it, and he ended up shooting the school. And that's the biggest problem. But the thing that they come up with is like, "Hey, we need to get rid of all guns." When their biggest fight, this is the thing that I feel like is misinterpreted in when it comes to um, fighting in the law, where you guys, not you guys, but the group of people who actually like, yo, I want to get rid of all guns. All guns have been killing all this school. It's like, no, they haven't. If you think about it carefully, it's not the guns who has been killing it. It's actually the mentality state of the person who owns the gun or the person who's obtaining the gun with their hands.
Right.
Those are
Right.
the
Okay.
people who are having mental health issue, whether they have been reaching out or nobody has reached out, or some other people around that person has reached out and say, hey, he has problems. Somebody should take a look at it.
Right. But here's the thing, though. Let me go back to what you said
Hmm.
earlier. You clearly said that, and I agree with you. Maybe it's time for people to be reevaluated by mental issues. We just,
Yeah.
like, again, we just came back from something that personally I never thought I would experience in my life. I'm sure neither did you. We didn't know how much of a consequences it was going to cost the people. Now, thanks to that, there's a lot of people that are actually able to work from home.
Hmm.
Mental health is a big thing. And even though you may have a clean record, or you might not have any bad, intentions or something like that, but then you're dealing with a mental breakdown,
Yeah.
things can change very quick. So what I'm trying to say is I agree with you that I think this is something, if you don't want to take control over the guns, which is going to be a very difficult situation for sure. And on the time being, here's what's going to happen. I'm letting you know right now. Another big massacre comes across the United States. People are going to be pointing fingers to the government
No,
because
they're
they're going
gonna
to say,
be pointing fingers to the guns.
no, well, originally to the government because what I'm saying is they have tried to get this issue resolved.
Hmm.
But now it makes sense. Not everybody that has a gun is bad. Not
No.
everybody that has a gun has a bad, intentions to it. Some people use it for their protection. Some people like to go shooting in practice. I respect that. It's respectful in million ways. The problem is guns have a bad name put on themselves because of these situations that have happened
Yeah.
around it. My only thing, like I said, I have no problem with the guns. I just don't see the necessity for you to own an assault rifle when you can just
Yeah.
have a gun. That's my only thing. What I'm saying is, but with you, the
Mm.
mental issues people have, I'm 1,000% agreeing with you. Things like this need to be reevaluated. We just
Yeah.
came from quarantine from a lot of people. I can't speak for myself
Because
because
some people still
unfortunately,
live in quarantine.
exactly, they
Here's the
do.
thing, though. I personally sort of still live in it because I have family. I have family members in my. I have family members in my family.
There's no one. You have family
Another.
members
I'm
in
not
your
saying my
family.
family.
Put it in there. Put it in there.
Shit.
Hi guys, my name is Rafa. I have family members in my family.
Oh,
Orale. Oh, what the fuck does
ah,
that mean?
shit.
Family members and family. What the fuck?
Hold on, dude. Let me fucking at it. I got family members in my
Rafael clearly
family.
says, I have family members in my family.
Damn
What
it,
in
dude.
the
You gotta
hell?
come up with
Bro,
more
do you
shit,
have a
bro.
mental issue? What the hell's wrong with you? Damn,
But,
bro, you're concerning me,
but,
man.
but I do have family members that do
Non-family.
have health issues
Got you.
that if they catch COVID, they can die. And so that's why we sort of like protecting ourselves in some
Right.
sort of way. I think like I have mentioned it in the past in like the very beginning of of my show talking with Rafael. I think like episode 1 through 4 or some shit like that. Um,
That's a long time ago.
fuck yeah, it had. Damn, dude.
That's almost a
Episode
year ago, bro.
45.
That's almost I know. That's a long time ago, bro. Hey, no,
And
go back to the just kidding.
all right,
Just
I'll
kidding.
go
No, no,
back
no,
to the other
no,
one.
no, no. Just put
A
no.
roof under the
Fuck.
table.
No doubt.
You said it.
Go back to 45. That's better.
But but no, dude, I think like mental health mental health is one of the issues. I'm not saying it's the only issue, it's one of the issues.
Right.
I think I do agree with you. I don't think you should own an assault rifle unless we're like in the middle of a fucking war where we actually have to go in combat.
Thank you for opening that topic, by the way, because I have a perfect thing after that too. Go ahead.
Damn, dude.
Thank you.
This is Erwin. I don't want to talk about politics or anything like
No,
that.
it's not politics.
And,
It's
and all
not.
we've been
It's
talking
not.
about is
It's
literally
not.
like
It's not. I just have a good question, and I just want a simple answer, and that's it. But
so.
go ahead. I'm trying to remember so I don't forget it.
But I think like mental health is one of the biggest problems that we're having right now. How can we not solve it, but how can we implement that kind of solution? I think it has to go through all the way through, from elementary school to middle school, high school, uh, healthcare in the system, and there's so many other things that once you start with one, it will fall down like dominoes, kind of shit effect.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like, what I want to get back to what you were saying before I forget, how you said it, and this is just a question. So for all these people, they're okay with like, no, 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 I want my assault rifle. Cool. All right. Let's just say for some reason, because I know this for a fact. In Mexico, for example, you have to automatically register to the military service as a male. And I'm not sure the same thing is in Colombia, but you have to.
I
You
think
have
you have to register as soon as you turn
automatically.
18.
Yep,
You
exactly.
have to go to like military school or some shit like that.
Here we don't have to. But let's just say worst case scenario. And
Hmm.
this is going to the questions because there's going to be a lot of things, and I want people, if there are actually people live here right now, I wish I can actually see that we have live feeds right now. I would like to ask you this question. If you're like, no, I don't agree with you, Erwin, okay, it's understandable. But let me just say this. If for some reason the United States of America decides to go into World War III against another country, or say
Hmm.
they're getting attacked here in the United States, just say for worst case scenario.
That we start getting attacked here.
Yeah, military system doesn't have enough people to protect because we're getting bombarded by a lot of people. We're getting bombarded by the enemies. So I'm not going to bring an enemy or a country or nothing like that. I'm just going to say just in general an enemy. You have no choice now that you have to actually grab your assault rifle and fight for your country. Are you going to
Hmm.
do that? That's what I want to know. Would you do that? Since you were so about your guns like that because it's assault rifle, just
Mm,
would you really step up and say, fuck it, I'll do it? Okay, cool. Defend your country.
depends.
Because here's the thing: is majority, and I'm not judging. I want to make
Hmm.
this very clear. I'm not judging people, but majority of these people, they're very close-minded about it. I will protect my country. I will do this. I protect my rights. I will do this. Perfect. The time has come. Get your ass ready. Go to war. What are you gonna do? I'm just putting it as a scenario because I would like to know that, and I'm not trying to be judgmental. It's just there's people like that when the time comes, when really shit like this goes down and comes down to an eventually, hopefully we have never, believe it or not, bro, I live in the United States. I live in the United States. I'm going to have to
I'm
defend
pretty
this
sure we
country.
all believe it. I don't know
You
why
know?
you have to say believe it or
No,
not.
no, no.
I live in
No,
the United
but what I'm
States.
saying, I live in the United States, but what I'm saying is if I was to ask to fight for this country, I'm going to fight for this country.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you the person that said that would fight for this country with an assault rifle and everything like that, guarantee you his ass will be hiding. I can guarantee you that shit.
I don't think he
Because
will
they're
be
all talking.
hiding, or he or she will be hiding. I think they will be more like staying at home, protecting what's
You're
theirs.
defending your country you're fighting for, my man. You clearly said that.
Um,
I'm just throwing a
bro, why
scenario, bro.
you
I'm
gotta
not.
say it like I said it? Like I haven't said shit.
No, 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 no. That's it. It's just a scenario. That's why I want to say that we're not going to war.
A la verga,
To
ya
take
me
that off,
pone palabras.
There's not take. We're not going to war. It's just a question. It's just for some reason, because for some reason, and I think I know the majority of the reason. A lot of countries hate the United States. They do. I don't know why. Maybe I do know why. A la vez.
To the dick.
To the dude. Pero, me
But no,
entiendes lo que estoy diciendo, you know what I mean?
no, yeah, I do understand. Listen, I do have family in the military, so if I join, I'll probably be like, "Yo, you gotta hook me up and make sure I'm like somewhere where I'm training with you."
Exactly.
Because
The
nobody's gonna
benefit of
protect
that.
me more than my own family. So at the same time, I will do my best to like train. But see, with my mentality, I will already go to like panic mode in a way like paranoia. I will be paranoid as fuck
Right. No,
already.
because
I already know my
you,
mentality
we're not used to
and
that
that
stuff, bro. We're
no,
not used
dude.
to that stuff. You know what I mean?
I think I will be paranoid. I will be like making sure that I follow everything to the letter. Like I feel like I will be daydreaming during the whole event, basically, until going to war,
The
until the
problem is
first
the
bullet
biggest.
passed by my head or
Yeah,
something.
the first thing is that your priority now will be your family. If something happens like this in a situation, I think at that point you would have to kind of control yourself. You know,
And I
and
think they were talking about extending the draft because we're talking about how at this point it's a choice to go to the
yeah,
military.
yeah,
But
they
once
did
we go
raise
to
it up the
war,
amount. Yeah, they raised the age. I think the
yeah,
latest you can join, I think is, if I'm correct, I heard it was 38. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I remember it was
4 more
34 or
years.
35. Yeah, bro. 4 more years,
4 more
sir.
years.
Sir, you're ready to join. Before anything else, guys, I want to thank you guys for anybody in the military services. Thank you guys for your service. You know, I
Yeah, thank you for
respect you
your
guys for what you
services.
do. You guys do sacrifice a lot for your family. You know, and I actually know somebody myself who's been in the military service since he was 17 years old. He started in high
Mario,
school.
right?
Yeah,
Shout
Mario.
out to
If you're
Mario.
hearing this, that's one of them, Mario. You heard the story about Mario. You guys remember when I first started doing my podcast? And Mario, if you ever hear this, man, you're more than welcome to come back in. But we'd like to see you again. You know, how you doing? I know you're doing a
Definitely.
lot better than the last time I talked to you, and I'm happy for you for that, bro. And I give you credit. A lot of you guys that actually heard that episode, I appreciate you guys for that, but I mean that episode had me like, holy shit, I was surprised. But he is doing this, Mario, my friend Mario, or friend Mario from high school. He's doing a lot better. My man's actually getting married here soon. He
Oh
found
shit!
somebody.
Congrats,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he's doing good. I
Congrats.
also have another person out there too that since he was 17, he's still in the military. And I don't want to bring up his name. I don't know if he wants me to share the name, but I want to give you credit for that you as well too, man. And anybody out there
Hey,
serving the
was Angel
military
ever in
service,
the military?
me,
Angel.
who, Angel, who,
Angel. Our friend,
Garcia?
the goalkeeper, Angel.
He was in the military, the taco stand, yeah. Mili- military.
Oh shit, dude.
He should have joined the military, but he was in the military at the taco stand all the time, and
Shit.
the beer fest once. He was on those
Beer
ones for
fest.
sure.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
No, but like I
But
said, I
anyways,
just
dude,
want to. That's why I
I,
want to say
like,
that. I want to,
yeah.
I want to thank you
I
guys
also
for all
want to
that
give a
because
shout out. I also want to give a shout out to all the military. Thank you for your services. I do appreciate it.
okay, you got me frozen. I'm like, no, and like I say,
Yeah.
it just I feel like a lot of people, out of all people like that, it's more understandable in based on things they've been living to, especially those guys that went to war in Afghanistan. They came back
Hmm.
really, really messed up. Some of them have really bad
Everybody, dude.
issues, So
Doesn't matter what war it is. War fucks your
I don't.
brain up.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys honestly, and and anybody with the military services, I truly do appreciate you guys for what you do and sacrificing your life and your time with your family. So, thank you guys for that. And holy shit, you better put the music for
Oh
that.
shit! Wait!
This is
Hey man.
insane. Holy shit. Well, let's go ahead and start with the NBA. Look at the score with the Celtics and Cavaliers with 6.7 seconds left on the game. Holy shit. We have a tie game.
Overtime time.
Holy shit. 6.7
Overtime.
seconds on the ball. And on that note, it looks like the Cavaliers have a full timeout. So, I might actually have to put it on my phone just to see what we're looking at. But it looks like, we're going to the final play. See what's going on that one. I'll keep you guys up to date on that. And in other news, we have the Astros and the Phillies game. Sorry, I'm going to turn it down. Astros and the Phillies. It looks like the Astros are winning 5-0, guys.
I bet
Alright,
you
guys.
this
Let me
series will go. I bet
Alright,
you this
real
series is
quick.
gonna go to.
Back to the game. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Rafa. Back to the game to Boston. Here's the audio, guys.
Hey, no! Stop! You cannot be putting their fucking audio system. You have to mute it, bro.
Oh, it's overtime. It's over.
Dude, you have to put it on mute. I cannot have. I will not unmute you until you mute it. They can take down this channel if
It's
you
done.
play their stuff. Okay. No,
What do you
sorry
mean?
guys. Like
It's just
no,
the radio.
So that's just copyrights though. Like we will be violating copyrights, YouTube copyrights,
It's
and
not a
NBA
video,
copyrights. It is either audio or video. Doesn't matter. That's why I don't put audio. I know, dude. That's why I was saying stop. It's all good. But they never said that we cannot show stats like this. So gotta think smart. But yeah,
You gotta read the copyrights, my friend, because it's not audio.
listen,
Okay,
man, I'm
on to
not
the next
risking
thing.
it.
I'm just telling you that. I wouldn't play the audio.
I'm
for
not
that.
risking it. Anyways, at the end of the day, we got the Utah Jazz versus the Mavericks. Utah is winning 66-59 in the third quarter with 5 minutes remaining. Followed by, well, we already talked about the Boston Celtics and the Cavaliers going to overtime. They're tied up at 107. Also, we have the Hornets versus the Bulls on the fourth quarter with 4 minutes remaining. Bulls are winning 100-82. Then we have the Clippers versus the Rockets on the fourth quarter with 3 minutes remaining. The Clippers are winning 102-93. The Pistons are losing pretty bad. Jalen Rose might be really upset right now because of his Detroit Pistons are losing to the Bucks 104-78 on the fourth quarter with 5 minutes remaining, followed by damn what a beating the Raptors versus the Spurs on the fourth quarter with 1 minute remaining, 139-94. Oh, that is so fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take a look at the box. Let me take a look at this Gamecast right now, brought to you by ESPN. So far, those are promotional. Literally, they were somewhat even during the second quarter, and the Raptors just exploded all the way on the third quarter and fourth. Erwin, you're no longer muted, so you can talk if you want to.
No, I'm just listening to you.
All right. You see, I feel like
I didn't want to interrupt you. No,
like
I was just interrupting you. I didn't want to say anything, bro.
On the MMA world. Nah, just kidding.
Oh, my God. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I have for you today, Rafa. I don't know what else you have for me.
I think that today's episode was great. We might make it we will make it a little short today. Because a la verga. I think we already got the first commitment. We got the roof under the table. We also have road rage. We got talked about. We got a family member in the family. Just saying.
And my boy went to college.
And I went to college.
No, well, yeah, I mean, I think it was a good topic today. I don't think we were expecting to come with that, but I think it just all makes sense on that. So,
You went to college?
No.
Burro. Just kidding.
Call me burro. I don't give a shit.
Nah,
I didn't go to college. No.
But yeah, I think it was a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Erwin, without further ado.
The other one better.
All right.
Hey, here we go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining another episode here, 45, with me and Rafael, with Talking with Rafael and the Erwin Show Respectfully. Please like and share and make a comment. Let everybody know out here, we're here making episodes 7 o'clock at night. Try to come out, check it out, make some comments. And if you have any comments to talk about or anything, you have anything, suggestions, the email below at talkingwithrafael@gmail.com, or write us at our social medias directly. So other than that, have a good night. We'll see you next time.
And thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Another episode of Talking with Rafael, episode number 45. I'm super excited that we got this far, and we're going to continue going further than that. We will have a few special guests coming up, and also be very attentive. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down below what would you like us to talk about, and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much for another episode to join us. And Erwin,
yo,
till next time.
Peace, guys.
Peace. Hey, drive safe out there,